Hey everyone, welcome back to 5-Day Crypto. My name is Chase. Today is March 1st of 2021, and today we're going to talk about Chainlink versus the US dollar. Chainlink current market cap $11 billion, up 12% in the past 24 hours. Current price just above $27, also up just over 12% in the past 24 hours. So we're getting a nice move back up after our sled ride down the mountain. Hopefully we can continue the move up, the slow trek back up. Today we're going to look at Chainlink in the big picture, some levels that are be key to watch, what to look for in the coming days and weeks as normal, and what we can expect out of Chainlink in the future and as crypto as a whole as of right now. So let's go ahead and look at it without further ado. So we are Chainlink on the monthly time frame, and what does all this mean? Well, nothing yet, because you can have the right things on a chart, but without the right time frame, you might never get the puzzle, okay? So we're going to look at this once I start getting to the right time frames, then you'll start connecting some dots here. So this is link on the monthly, okay, the monthly. It just started the 21-month moving average, that's this line down here. This is our current support line. And when we zoom in, this will become more clear. And then also I will talk about this as we zoom in. So let's go ahead and do that now. This is the monthly. Let's go ahead and look at the weekly. Now we see the support level becomes a little bit more clear. Look how many times we've interacted to this on a weekly level already, just in the past, since this year, right? January. Now this is going back a year, full year, 365 days. And a lot of people are getting frustrated with Link that it hasn't done a whole lot of moves. That's just as of late. Look at the whole trend in the past year. Let's take a look at what we have done in the past year. So bottom to top, just 2,400%. Not much, huh? How's your coin doing? I bet there's not many coins that have done this kind of move in the past year. Not even a year. 343 days. Look at that. 2,400%, okay, from top to bottom. Currently, we're just at a modest 1,745% the past year. So sometimes you got to take a little bit step back when you're wondering what Chainlink's doing, okay? It's doing quite well. It was the #1 performing coin of last year, 2020. Don't sleep on it this year. We're in a macro uptrend. Look at the big picture here, okay? So our current big support line for Link is around 2450, ranging in this area. So far, we have not closed a weekly candle below that. If we zoom out to the daily, you could see this level is interacted with even more. It sits just below our current 50-day moving average, which is our green line. This is our 21-day moving average, our yellow line. If this starts moving down, you want it to get a bounce off of this, kind of like we did back here. It turns down. You don't want to get tangled up, but it's not the worst case if it does. See how we crossed here? And it just takes longer. When your moving averages start crossing, it's going to take longer to sort out. If you can come down and get a bounce, which so far, you can see it starting to trend back up. This is just the 21-day moving average, so it takes the previous 21 candles. We can go back and look at what that would be. 21 candles, so it's taking all of these back to here into time frame. Now, as you can see, next week, it'll account for this candle instead of this one. So it's really going to start moving up a little bit more, right? So if it's taking the average of this price, and then next week it's taking the average of that price, and then this price, and then this price, so in the coming next, 4 weeks, next month, this moving average will start turning up unless you get a sharp drop like this. You can see the sharper the drop, the more it turns down. Now this is on a daily time frame, so it's not going to change on a dime. Look how much of the big drop is, and it doesn't turn down that much. So when you get these power moves back up, what we want to look for is Chainlink to break this line and hold it as support again. It's going to act as resistance until you can close above it. Right now, that level is right around $28. If you look on the left over here, That's your moving averages as of right now. So that's the level to watch right now. We have to get above that before we can clear a new all-time high. So this is your level right now. Now, let's put this on a log scale and then zoom back out to the weekly. And now, so now Chainlink back on a weekly time scale on a log chart. Our trend channel for the past year, we got a bubble up. We want bubbles up. Bubbles above a trend channel, all-time highs, right? So far we have only done that once. We want to do that again. You can see this median line right here is acting as kind of like the median, right? So it's acting kind of the average. So look at your 21 week moving average, excuse me. This is what you want to hold for sure in a bull market. If you break a 21 week moving average in any crypto right now, you're going to be in for some trouble. This is what you want to hold. Now look what we did last time. If we held this moving average, this middle of this channel for weeks and weeks, right? About 2 months. And then we broke down and hit the bottom of the channel. If we do that again, it's not all bad news bears because it's not that far down. Look at where we would go. It's not like it drops there in a few days. So it's not going to drop down here like next few days. It just doesn't work like that. This is going to take some time if we go down there. I'm not saying we will, because so far we're holding this line, right? This is our key line we want to hold. Now, if we do trend down here, you can see that this 21, remember we talked about the moving averages starting to move back up? So this will likely trend slightly upwards. So if we just hug this and then maybe move down and get a bounce, then mark moving back up. That could be, look at the time frames down here, right? April, May, we don't know what March is going to do. Now this could just cancel this out and print a bullish engulfing candle and just, start doing this move again. That would be fantastic, right? If this was a fake out, everyone's assuming we're going to go back down and this is just a temporary bounce. I would watch that. Don't always count on another reversal. It could easily happen. We're not shown any signs of true strength yet. Let's go take a look at Bitcoin real quick. This is our channel we had up on Friday. So far, we've closed pretty well in it. Until Bitcoin gets above its 21-day moving average again, we're still under caution flags. Okay, make no mistake. Until Bitcoin gets above 47,337 as of today, we have to get back above this and close the candle back above. Until that happens, keep your caution flags up. But things are looking better. Things are looking more promising. We're starting to move back up. We want to continue to hold this. That would be great. If we hold it for another, few weeks, I mean, look at where we're back to like 30, right? If we do another one of these, like in this area, look, we held it a bunch back in here too. Bunch back in here. This is a couple months at a time. So maybe we just slow grind back up for a little bit. But don't be surprised if we slowly fall down or just melt back up again. This could happen at any time. If Bitcoin gets back above that 21-day moving average and altcoins start moving again, you can bet that we're going to do another one of these. We could be looking at alt season part 2. So we got to be prepared for both cases. We don't look at all the hype and we don't look at all positives. We don't look at all negatives. You got to look at both sides of the coin as a professional trader. To make money, you have to be ready either way. So that's what I have for you for today for Chainlink and Bitcoin and the crypto whole market cap. We got to get back above our 21-day moving averages. Hold our 21 weeks as support if we go down. If you're new to this channel, we make about 10 new videos a week. We do a live stream every week. We have a Twitter, a Telegram, and starting today, we have a Patreon. So if you'd like to take it to the next level and you want to learn a little bit more than what you see in my videos, feel free to check us out there. All links are in the description below. If not, you want to stay around for our videos on YouTube, that's fine too. So that's what I have for you on that. Let's get to the card of the day. And it is a Dodge Viper GTS. This is one of the first Dodge Vipers, if you're familiar at all with cars. This is their first model. They've had a couple different refreshes since then, but this is probably still my favorite. When these came out, these are amazing. Pretty basic inside for Vipers, but you can put some superchargers on those and make them well over 1,000 horsepower. Compete. There's a lot of super fast Vipers in the world, so real pictures right here. And here's our quote of the day. Thanks so much, guys. I'll see you on the video this afternoon. I appreciate you. 50 gold stars. Have a great one.